Hi everybody, this is a quick video to show you how to take to Design Space the new SVG to cut a lovely 8-sided presentation box for a stemless wine glass. I think I really like this box. It's sort of designed in the same way as the champagne coupe box in that it's 8 sides and it's got the deep lid with a little hidden gift space at the top. So there it is, it's on my canvas. I've brought it in from the library. First thing we have to do is convert those lines that come in as cuts as standard when we actually want them to be scores. Unfortunately, we can't create our SVGs so that they come in with the scores already made. Nobody can. We used to be able to, but we can't now. So that's just a little step that you've got to do when you import an externally created SVG. And with mine, they always live in that first subgroup in the layers panel. If a multi-part SVG with score lines has been saved correctly, it should come in 3 groups. There'll be this overall group. You can see it's a group because it's got that little arrow that you can toggle open and closed. So there's the overall group, and then within that there are 2 subgroups. And ideally, one of them will contain all the lines that need converting to scores, so it's super quick and easy to do, and the other one will contain all your cut pieces. So just click on the name of that first subgroup. That's the second line down in your layers panel if you're on the desktop for PC version like I'm using. And then you go over to your operations menu, click on basic cut and choose score from the drop down menu. And you can see that those lines get converted, and while they're all still selected, we need to ungroup them. And ungroup is at the top of the layers panel here. The second step is to select the second subgroup. Just click on the name of it again. It selects everything within it, and all we need to do here is ungroup. And the third step is to select everything on screen. If you're working in your layers panel like I am, the quickest way to do that is just to click on that remaining group that everything is still in. But you can also Control A on your keyboard, or you can use this select all button here, or you can just drag a box to enclose everything. However you do it, once everything's selected, you need to ungroup it a third time. So 3 ungroups, ideally in that order: score lines, cut pieces, the whole SVG. So now everything on canvas is a separate piece, the cuts and the scores, and we need to attach individual score lines to the individual piece that they relate to. You can't just select the whole SVG and attach it, because if you do, I'll do it now and see if it comes up. You get that warning in your layers panel there. It used to be that you got a little message that flashed up, but image too large, not supported by Maker, and that's just because you've selected everything and attached it together, so it's looking at it as one whole piece. So the quickest way, I think, to select individual pieces is to just click on canvas somewhere near a piece, drag a box to slightly go over that and the cuts. You don't need to go all the way around it, and click attach. Attach on the desktop version is at the bottom of your layers panel, and you need to do that for every piece on screen that has scores, and for this SVG that's actually everything. The reason you don't need to go all the way around is because my score lines are compound paths, so you just need to touch them and it selects the whole thing. Okay, so we'll make it on 12 by 12 first. So I'll click make it. We'll choose 12 by 12 or 30.5 by 30.5 in Europe. And you can see it says you need 5 sheets, but we'll just go to that 5th sheet and we'll click move on that. That's actually the base insert there, and it will fit on the same mat as the top insert. So just bring that over and move it down there, and you can see now that the whole project will fit on 4 sheets of 12 by 12 card. I'm not going to cut it, so I'll press cancel. Now I'll show you it on A3. And if we choose A3, you're going to need, let's have a look. Yeah, there's probably not really any point in moving that, but we will. We can take one of those inserts and we can move it onto this first mat here where the box front piece is, and it will easily fit. So you've got the box front and the base insert there. You've got the in the second mat you've got the lid and the box back there, and then this little piece here, it would cut from A4, so you'd need two A3s and one A4 if you were using A3. Let's try, we'll just press cancel. Oops, didn't mean to go back that far, sorry. And we'll choose, we know it won't fit because of that long piece there, we know it won't fit on letter, but let's try tabloid, see what happens. I think it'll be the same as A3. Yeah, again, you'd need 2.5. Can you get that one on there? I'll just make sure. Move again to the first mat. Tabloid's a bit longer, but not quite as wide as A3. Ooh, it just fits on. Yeah, so if you're using tabloid again, 2 sheets and then maybe a sheet of letter. This one that's left behind here on its own is the top insert again, and I think probably that cut from some kind of lovely contrasting card would be nice, especially if you're going to use it for that as that gift space. I think it might look quite nice. Maybe something patterned. You can choose it. It's nice to be able to choose it separately, and there it is on a mat on its own. So that's actually quite convenient. Okay, so I've shown you it from A4, 12 by 12, A3 and tabloids. I hope that gives you an idea of what you might cut it on to be most economical. And that's that. It's pretty easy, really. You get a PDF of instructions to show you how to assemble it, so that's where you'll go next after you've cut it. If you have any questions when you come to cut it or assemble it, please don't hesitate to get in touch. The links to do that are in the description below. And if you've just stumbled across this video on YouTube and you'd like to buy the SVG, the link to do that is also in the description below. Thanks a lot. Bye.